All right, what up, gang? Welcome to the Footy Pod. I'm your host, Rett, and I'm joined today, very special guest we got on the show here. It's my homie, Steve. Steve, how's it going today?
It's going great, Rep. Thank you for letting me do this with you.
Dude, thanks for hopping on. We, like always, have a lot to talk about today. There is so much going on right now. Not only just because Prem is over, so Prem is done. That's great. Thumbs up. Finally get a break. But World Cup has started, and transfer news is all over the place right now. There's some,
Yep,
to be honest, some crazy shit going on right now.
really
As
is.
we were kind of sending some stuff back and forth today. So let's go
I
ahead and
don't know what's
honestly.
going on. Like how I don't understand how a official team's Twitter or X can just tweet like that. Like
Yeah.
just back and forth, just going at each other like full scale operational businesses and fans. And I don't know. It's just weird. You know.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. So like even my last pod I was talking about the Real Madrid. It was Florentino Perez and I don't even Riquelme, I think was the guy's name that was going against him, and he did the whole Holland thing, and that was already insane. That was
Oh yeah.
crazy. Like that was just like he literally had it printed and showed it, which is like I mean, what top five craziest things I've ever seen.
I didn't actually see that. I listened to the podcast of you saying it. I didn't actually know what you were talking about,
Yeah,
but
on a
I mean, you
Spanish
kind of explained it. Yeah,
thing, he was like talking and like how they do like the press, and they were like, oh, when if I get signed, we're gonna go after a big player, and they literally he brought on a Real Madrid shirt and it had Holland on the back of it.
that's crazy.
Like it
That's
was
crazy.
insane. So, but yeah, so now that's all been done and dusted. Florentino Perez has won the elections, which I thought was pretty obvious. Like he's done a great job over the past like 20 years that he's been in there. So it made no sense for him not to win that. But whenever he did, whenever he said he was going to win, he said, "When I win, and I probably will, on next week, we're putting in a bid for a $150 million player, a Galactico style player," and then it just erupted, right? Because everyone's thinking, "Oh my gosh!" First of all, $150 million, it's insane. That's crazy.
Yeah,
But
right.
then we're like, "Who is it?" Like literally, who is it?
Well, would you ever expect 150 million for Alvarez?
No, I don't think
That
150.
seems way too much.
I
Like,
mean,
yeah,
he did it had a really good year. I mean, he was fantastic every single time I watched him play. But
for
yeah, I
sure.
mean,
But
money.
150
The football
that,
money
that
nowadays is crazy.
yeah, it is a bit inflated right now. But I mean, 150 million would be the number one transfer ever, right?
I think so.
Definitely be. Yeah, it'd be up there. Pretty sure
Yeah,
it's Caicedo or Enzo, right? It's probably one of those.
Enzo was 120.
Was it 120? So I don't remember one being higher than that. I don't know.
I don't know. See, the issue is now, whenever you look at, if you really want to look at it, it's like there's always inflation involved now. Like when you look at transfers nowadays, like there's always like these inflation numbers that you have to throw in. But I agree, like it's definitely way up there for modern day money. There, no one spent. Well, Isak was he
Oh,
120?
Isak was up there.
What was
He might have
he?
been 120 as well.
Something like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember exact. Yeah, he was up there.
Well, the craziest thing is 150 million. They do it today. There's all this
Yep.
chatter. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be? Who's going to be? It's Alvarez. They slap it down today, and it's immediately rejected.
Yeah,
And then
with like
Atletico
laughing
Madrid.
emojis too. Like, yeah, just straight
Yeah.
laughing emojis from Atletico. Just no, we're not
Yeah.
doing this.
And then Atletico goes to X, and then starts just
Well, I
hammering
think it
them.
was Madrid first, right? I think Madrid
Yeah.
first tweeted like, "Hey, we put in an offer, it got rejected," and then Atletico just responds to it with just laughing emojis. It's like, what?
Yeah. They were going
It's
at it,
it.
dude, talking about like, hey, stop stealing our players from our academy, like all of
Yeah,
this
I saw
stuff,
that.
dude. I mean, it is
Saw
pretty
that.
wild to see accounts like that act like that, like truly,
It's the
because
times we're in, dude. It's not even football either. It's every dude, every kind of account that's official. Even the White House. Look at the White House and what they're doing. It's funny.
and it obviously works because it gets a
It
rouse out of
does.
people.
Yeah.
We're talking about it right now because of it. Like, it would have just been like, oh, quick, like 150 million, it was rejected, whatever. But like,
Yeah.
it's the fact that they just added on to it. They went further and further. So yeah, I mean, 150 million dollars. Like, I think Alvarez is a great player, but I don't know. Like, I haven't even looked at the market, like his value on it. I have literally no idea. I haven't even looked at it, but there's no way it's at 150 million dollars. So, but I saw another tweet that I thought was funny about this because Barcelona wanted Alvarez, and so it was like, all right, they were like having conversations, and so Florentino Perez like wins the election, and then puts on 150 million dollars, probably knowing that it's going to get rejected. They put out a statement. Atletico Madrid gets furious and is like, no, we're not going to sell him to anyone, not even 150 million. And now Barcelona's like, shit.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have 150 million dollars to go
Well,
spend.
with Real Madrid too, I did see some rumors showing that they might bid 100, or at least we're pricing Enzo Fernandez at 120 million. And I mean, can you buy both of them? Can you bid 150 for Alvarez and bid 120 for Enzo in the same summer? Like, I don't. That's a lot of money.
I don't know. Honestly, like, I know those clubs. I mean, Real Madrid's like is the most profitable club out there. They
Yeah.
make over $1 billion.
Right.
They're the first to ever do that. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how the finances work with that. I'm sure they would have to sell players like if they did, which I'm
Probably,
cool with.
yeah.
Like, to be honest, because I'd love to see a Kamavinga, a Chouameni on the market. I think that would be awesome. I really like Chouameni.
Yeah.
I think Chouameni's like, I don't know why. I honestly don't know why, but I really like him
Really.
as a player. I just think he's a baller, honestly. I just think he's a baller.
If they want to sell Mbappe, I'll take them.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude,
I'll take him.
seriously. Mbappe in the Prem would just be electric, wouldn't it?
Oh my god, it'd be so much fun.
Part of me, I probably talked to you this at the time whenever he was looking to leave PSG, and I was like, is he gonna be take after Thierry Henry and come to Arsenal? But we weren't at that stage at the time. That was 2 years ago. So we were like fighting, but like we weren't like solidified up there.
Yeah.
So but he leaves PSG and they win the Champions League back to back. So
It's crazy. I was just talking to a guy at work. He came in from France, actually, little sales guy, talking to him about it. And he was like, yeah, Mbappe's not really what you want on a team a lot of time. And he mentioned the PSG, him leaving, and then they win. And mentioned France in the World Cup, too. He doesn't know what his country is going to do and he mentioned maybe because of Mbappe. Because he's so good, but also can he fit in the team dynamic? Like, it's just, even the French are unknown about it.
yeah, he splits opinions. It's because I think
He does.
you see all the memes on there. Like, everyone calls him a dictator.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, anytime like the team is like lining up, like Emmanuel Macron is like there, and like the team's all lined up, but like Mbappe is like talking to him.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, what's going on here? Like, why
No, but
is-
I mean, he deserves. He's definitely a big shot, but like he does it. He's
he's
good
so
enough
good.
to kind of be that. So I think it's fine. I would love to have him on my team.
he's been doing it consistently for 7 years. If you think about
Yeah.
it, 2018 was when he broke out with Monaco and the World Cup, and then won the World Cup, and he's been lights out every year since. Let's not forget the
Yeah.
last World Cup where he scored a hat trick in the
Oh my
final,
God.
right?
I think so. Yeah.
Two
No,
penalties,
he's so good. So
two
good.
penalties in that sick volley.
Yeah. You going to any games? Any games this year?
No, I don't
World
think
Cup?
so. I think the closest games would be for me in Atlanta. So Atlanta would be the closest. And I mean, if I'm waiting for prices to drop. If prices drop
Sure.
and they look pretty crazy, maybe I can go watch some crazy
I
teams.
ended up going for him. So I'm going to 2 games actually.
Which games are you going
Coming up
to?
soon. Going to Boston next week for Iraq versus Norway. So that'll be watch Holland and the home team, and then I'm watching
team.
Spain. I'm watching Spain versus Saudi in Atlanta as well. it was the week after that. So
Steve, you're full
yeah,
on Middle East right now, dude.
yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm going. That game's more for Spain.
Right.
But yeah, no,
We'll
it's.
see.
I mean, yeah, if the World Cup comes to my city, I can't not go to a game. So
Yeah, I mean, seriously, you're lucky being in Atlanta and having the options. That's dope. You're going to Boston though for that one.
yeah, yeah. The family wanted to do it, so we all got some tickets, got some planes, and going up there.
Sick. That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
gonna be Gillette Stadium, right?
Yep.
Nice,
It's gonna be a
dude.
good one.
Good time of the year to go to Boston too. Good time
Yeah,
of the year.
yeah. It's gonna be a little. Yeah, it's not gonna be too hot. I looked at the weather already. It's gonna be nice.
Sick. Yeah. So, what do you think? I mean, World Cup wise, the U.S.
I
who
knew you were
put
gonna ask this. Hold on.
Paraguay. So, I mean, the game's on Friday. I'm gonna watch it with some buddies,
Yeah,
like some neighbors. Just check it out. I I feel so the media has just been so up and down with the US team. There's been so much backlash with everything that anyone's doing, especially with Poch like talking about leaving and or not talking about leaving, but he was just like entertaining those calls, which I thought was insane. But realistically, what do you think? Do we think you think we get out the group stages? Do you think we where do you think we end at? Where's the end of the line?
it's been a really weird build up to this World Cup. I don't really understand. Like, just hosting it and being first time being in the U.S. while it's being hosted. It's just been weird. It's weird having Poch with the team. It's commercials and the way the cities, and I see it now in Atlanta every day, the way they're like setting up for it. It's just very strange. I think the culture around the team is weird, and just so I think that's gonna hopefully not, but I think it is gonna make its way to the field because I think they probably feel it too. They're clearly not the best team that we've ever had. I don't think Poch is a very good manager at all. From him being at Chelsea, and obviously Tottenham, he's not a winner. I hope we get out of the group. I just I don't really know. It's hit or miss. I think I'll give it a 50-50 chance that we make it out.
That's what I feel when I talk to anyone. It feels like a coin flip.
Yeah.
No one feels really confident that it's like, yeah, we can get out of
I mean,
that.
when you watch the games, it's just like you can't really feel confident. Like, what are we doing? What's our strategy? Who's our key players? I just don't see any type of like real leader, spark, quality. Like, there's really nothing. And I don't want to sound too pessimistic here, but like it doesn't seem like there's much to be excited for the team.
I don't think you sound pessimistic. I think it's just real. It's just what we're seeing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
it's what you're looking at. And that's what I said last week too. It's like when Tim Ream it comes out and it's like Tim Ream's your captain. I'm like, how does that instill confidence in anyone that's
Yeah.
like watching that this I don't even know how old he is, like 40-year-old man,
He's old. He's old.
which is not an old in the world, but is old in soccer, and this guy is going to be our captain, and which to me says you're going to be playing a lot. And I'm like, how is Chris Richards or someone like that not up there? So I don't really, I'm the same as you. I think it's a coin flip. I think if we got to the quarterfinals, that you should feel great. You should be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wow, this is incredible. I think most people would be like, good job, US. That's awesome. Like, honestly, Poch did a great job, whether he re-signs with
Yeah.
us or not. I think people would probably want him to re-sign because that's a pretty good, that's pretty decent. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, you look at our squad and you're like, do we really go farther than that? I don't think so.
Well, no, I don't think so. I mean, but it does seem like you only need one win to make it out of the groups this year,
Yeah.
right? I think that I saw some, some what's it called, simulation showing that you only need one win and you're pretty much in. So yeah, one win and then you win a knockout game and you're through. So maybe we get there, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think Paraguay, I think we can come out. I think we can first game if we have the right energy, we can win that. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, probably.
luckily we're playing Turkey last. That's a good one because if we were playing Turkey
Yep.
first, that would be pretty bad because they have actually a really good team. But then that's the thing is like you go in and you're going okay because even if you get through your group stage, I'm looking at teams like we just played Senegal. Senegal was a fantastic team. They have a really good squad.
Hmm.
Teams like Morocco have fantastic squads. Teams like Norway, great teams. Like they have a lot of high caliber players, very high
Absolutely.
caliber.
Absolutely.
We do not have, I would not say a lot of high caliber
It
players.
seems like it should be Pulisic, right? But he's coming off a pretty poor season from what I didn't really watch
AC
any time
Milan
in
did
English, but
terrible.
I've
They
yeah.
lost out on
So
the last day of the season. They lost their game and they lost out on Champions League, and everyone got
wow,
fired. Everyone got
really?
fired. The whole top to bottom got fired. Yeah,
Wow. I'll tell you who else should get fired. Whoever picked the Brazil squad.
you think?
How do you not take João Pedro?
I agree.
He
I
he
agree.
is he was second in the Premier League on non-penalty goals with 15.
Yeah, but dude, and then here's the thing, Steve. He
How
doesn't
do you
get in
not
the
take him?
squad, and then he goes on a Madonna, you know,
What?
a
Oh,
video.
did he say stuff? I didn't see what he said.
You haven't seen the new Madonna music video?
No, is he actually in a Madonna
Jao
music
Pedro
video?
and Cole Palmer are in it, and they're like in a
No
urinal.
way.
Yes, you did
No
see that?
way. Is it real?
Did I send that to you?
No, I don't
Yes,
think
it's
so.
real. It's in her video. But I don't even
That's
know.
crazy.
I don't even know anything about Madonna. I'm gonna
Well,
be
Cole
honest.
Palmer was in that. Did you watch that long Nike commercial? It's like a three,
Oh
four
no, it was
minute.
too long.
Yeah, it was so long, but Cole Palmer had a whole thing in it,
Yeah, they put a
and
lot
he's
of
not
stars
even
in that.
going. Yeah. No, but Joe. I mean,
What's he doing
listen,
there, yo? What's he doing in the Madonna shit? Madonna
I don't know
video,
what he's doing
dude.
there. I don't know what he's doing there. But I'll tell you what he's doing
Sketch.
on the field. He's scoring goals. Listen, he got signed by Chelsea in the summer. He was at the beach. He was on Brighton. He was at the beach enjoying his summer. We signed him, and he immediately came to the U.S. for the Club World Cup and took us to the final.
Hmm.
Scored like 3 goals in 2 games, including the semifinal game, to take us to the final, which we ended up beating PSG, which Arsenal couldn't do in the final. Um, and then it goes on to have he's our best player in the Premier League this year. I mean, Chelsea had a terrible season, but he was our best player by far, scoring goals left and right, doing move like his dribbling is incredible. He's one of my favorite players that Chelsea's ever had, and he's only played for us for 1 year. Just the
Yeah.
way he plays, the way he acts, his attitude, and then
If
he
you get the
doesn't
right
make a Brazil
Brazilian,
squad. But how do you not take him? Like objectively, the numbers are there. So what else? Maybe the coach just did they have a disagreement? Like I don't. There's probably
style.
something else.
It's Ancelotti now. It's Ancelotti versus
Yeah.
before
Okay.
it's I don't know who was
But
before.
if you're trying to win a World Cup, your only goal as a coach in the World Cup is to win it. You're gonna take Neymar over João Pedro,
Yeah, I know what you
right?
mean. I
Like
think
how?
I definitely know what you mean. I don't think Neymar is going to play the same position as João Pedro. I don't think he's going to play
No,
in like
but
a
you know, I'm
forward.
talking about the forward. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about
But at the same
player,
time, I
player
think they
forward. Yeah.
brought Neymar because I think Neymar is going to give a lot more. I think Neymar is a cultural pick.
Sure, but didn't Suarez do that 1 year where he came as like a player coach type of deal and like didn't take a spot?
Luis
Did
Suarez?
they ever do? Yeah, Luis Suarez. Didn't he do that 1 year?
I
Maybe
don't
not.
think
Okay.
so.
Anyway, I think you could have taken Neymar and just had not have him play. I mean, is he gonna play?
I don't think he will play that much, personally.
Then I don't see it. You bring him as a cheerleader and put João Pedro on the field. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
it should.
I think it's tough whenever you have these nations where you have so many players though. Like you're always gonna leave someone
It is.
else. Like Richarlison usually scores bangers for Brazil. He's not in the squad. Like and I think that's fine. I don't think he. I mean, he hasn't
Yeah,
had he hasn't had any good seasons The last
Correct.
couple, he has had bad seasons with Tottenham. He's been a
Yeah.
bad signing really at Tottenham, and
Yeah. He's not
he
been great.
still made the Brazil teams for the last couple somehow. So I think
Right.
it's about time that he really didn't make it. But my point here, it's you still have these top players that are not making it on, and it's for England, right? There's always going to be a starting. They're going to make a starting 11 of players that did not get picked,
Yeah.
and it is going
They
to
have so
be
many
always
players.
these whoa, look at all these names Mason, at the time, Mason Mount, and whoever, there's just a lot of good players that are out there that are not going to
Absolutely.
get picked.
And that's yeah. I mean, that's normal, right? But I think when you have such a good season and not get picked, all those players that didn't get picked for England, you can make an argument, but also you can kind of tell why some of them didn't get picked,
Yeah,
right? The season they had wasn't good enough. But for João Pedro, the numbers being second in the Premier League, non-penalty goals. I mean, that's all you need to know, right? You can't just go do that randomly. You can't be a bad player and go do that. So Brazil was my dark horse in the summer. Just seeing all the players, especially before Estevao got hurt too. I really wanted to watch him in the World Cup. It would have been so much fun. So they were going to be my dark horse pick to win it, but now not at all.
yeah.
Not for me.
My buddy AG was listening to the pod last week, and he told me that my I even forgot who I picked as my dark horse. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot who I picked, but he was like, "Yeah, that's not a dark horse." Brazil wouldn't be
Spain
a
or
dark
something.
horse. Well, just dark horse would be
What?
Norway or Morocco
Yeah.
winning
Well,
it.
I mean, Brazil is definitely they're probably up there. Yeah, you're probably right. They're
I
probably
kind of
not as
thought
much of a
whenever I
dark
think
horse.
about dark horses, I don't think about just I think about, okay, who do people actually think are gonna win it? And okay, right now it's France, England, Spain.
Spain. Yeah.
Who else?
I think those are the top.
Yeah, I picked Germany as my dark horse. So to me, I'm like, okay, those are the three. So anyone else is a dark horse to me.
I think Netherlands are going to be sneaky.
Yeah, but they suck.
Their defense,
They look at their schedule. Look at their how well they've done with Ronald Koeman. It's not good. He's
no,
not.
I
He's
haven't. I
not
haven't
been
watched
good with
much.
it.
I just saw the squad. And I
The
was like,
squad's
okay,
great, but they're gonna be a
squad's, yeah.
Belgium 2.0 where they're have this incredible,
Dude, Belgium.
insane squad.
Belgium,
Dude,
it's so sad to see them in the past
terrible.
2 World Cups just have such a good squad and just do absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
It's so funny to see.
and that's why it feels tough because I look at Belgian squad. I'm like, oh, maybe they would be dark horse. But I'm like, are they a dark horse? Maybe I need to relook at mine and think about who would actually be a dark horse here, because who actually has a really good chance of winning it that I think could, But dude, there's African teams, if you look at Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast has a lot of really good players on there.
Do they really? I haven't seen them.
Yeah, they have some solid players. Evan Gasson is on there. He played for Aston Villa, and he's also playing for Jan Diomande, that really, really good guy, that winger that plays for Leipzig, that's probably going to go for $80 million this summer. They've got some good attackers on that team that I'm like, dang, man. I think also Ivory Coast, who's the Man United? Amad Diallo. He's on that team.
Is he Ivory Coast? Oh,
Yeah, he's Ivory Coast. There's a couple more, dude. There's a couple more. They got some solid defenders and all of it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. They got a really good squad. So, yeah. Hey, maybe that'll be my dark horse, but I don't know. I don't actually believe it. I just saw a couple players and I was like, dang, man. They're they need to get the reincarnation of Drogba and then be back, man.
Oh my god, yeah. Watch him play again.
Seriously. So, there's a couple stuff in the Prem though going on that I wanted to touch on a little bit, and there's kind of two things. Well, I guess we'll start with the first one. So, Crystal Palace is hiring a manager called Pierre. I'll just say Sage. I bet you it's Sage or something like that. But He's a Lens head coach who finished second and did really really good in Ligue 1, and which means second means Champions League.
Right.
He is leaving Lens, who just got the Champions. He just worked his ass off, got the Champions League. He's going to Crystal Palace, and that's no shade to Crystal Palace at all. And like, I love Palace, love me some Palace. I watch Palace just as much as I watch Arsenal.
Sure.
But I think if anyone from the outside looked at that, they'd be like, "This is insane. What is this guy, an idiot? Like, this is crazy." He, like, Palace are going to be in Europa League. This guy got Champions League. He's in a easier league and whatever. But I think it just goes to show how, from a manager perspective, what the managers think of how good the Prem is.
I was gonna say the same exact thing. The Prem it's just on another level, right? It definitely is what most players want, and absolutely what most managers want. So I don't really blame him. I mean, Champions League is cool and all. Does he really think he has a chance there? Probably not. It'd be cool to play, maybe get out the group, do whatever, right? Or not a group anymore, but you know what I mean. But you come to the Prem, you get 30, 38 games to play, right? And you see what you can do. I think it's better competition probably, at least for a season.
I think so. I think you're starting to see that is truly where the managers want to be. And they'll do anything to get here, to get to the Prem. Like, there's no, like, really, to be honest, is the Italian league even that appetizing
It
anymore?
is the what at not appetizing?
The Italian league, Italy. I don't think so.
Probably not. I don't. Yeah, I don't watch much of it, but I mean, probably not. Now that you're saying that, no.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, all right, so the Italian league, so even if I would love to see, I really hope one day that it's like there's a manager out there that's like, Juventus is going for them, but also Bournemouth. And
Like,
it's
well,
like,
yeah,
who do they
or like Leeds or
choose?
someone. Yeah.
Who are they choosing? Are they choosing Juventus or are they choosing Bournemouth? It's like, arguably, you probably get more views being at Bournemouth as a manager than
Well,
you would at Juventus. I don't know. I could be
I
wrong.
mean, Juventus and City were both going after Maresca, right? And he definitely chose City. I mean, obviously City. You're not going to not choose City, but still, it just goes to show that he is Italian. So he's an Italian manager who didn't want to go back home and went to City still. So
Yeah, and I'm sure another example would be who's Tottenham's manager again? What's his name?
um,
Spiky
I don't know
hair.
his name. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know his name.
Um,
The is it Deserby?
yeah, Deserby.
Yeah,
I'm
Deserby,
sure
Deserby.
he had probably, because he was in France and doing pretty good for Marseille, and I'm sure that
Yeah.
he had probably in the back of his mind thinking like, oh, I could go back to Italy this summer if I wanted to, and go. But he was like, no, I want to go to Tottenham.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Premier League is it's insane. It's definitely the biggest sports league in the world, right?
yeah, 100%. I mean,
Yeah. So
I think, and that's what I'm trying to get at is like, I think the only way that you get pulled out of the Prem is if like an elite club comes after you, and I think at this point it's going to have to be like a Spanish Real Madrid, a Barcelona, an Atleti, like, or maybe PSG because they're just on top of it right now and just like crushing. But unless those clubs are going after you, it's like, why would you not just like take a team like Leeds? Why would you not take a team like Wolves or like someone like that where you're like, okay, cool. Like, I'd rather just take Wolves are not even in the Prem anymore, but like, take a team like that you're like, okay, cool. Like, I'd rather do something crazy with them because it'll
absolutely.
actually probably be better for my CV.
And for how good the Prem is and how many managers want to go, one out of the 20 managers in the Premier League last year was Liam Rosenior. I just want that to be known. How did that happen?
We could have a whole
Like, how do
separate
you? I
podcast
was
on
going to
that.
say, you give one out of the 20 prem managers to Liam Rossini.
He just had a bad start to
Terrible,
begin
dude.
with, dude. He was like the manager. What did he say? Something. Oh, if you get, what if you
Oh, the
take the
man.
manager,
You
if you
take
take the
the
man out of manager, it's a
yeah. The man.
manager.
I'm man. Oh, I'm aging man. I'm man managing. So I'm aging men. Dude, it was awful. It was awful.
He might have to take an IQ test, dude. I don't think they vetted him enough.
I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they were thinking. But
Me either. I think they were like again thinking you're not gonna get him always right, but oh man, he was brutal while he was in
if
there.
if Maresca didn't get the points at the beginning of the season, we would be where Tottenham are.
Yeah,
We did worse. I think it was like the last like 15 games or something. We had less points than Tottenham, or like just the same amount of points as Tottenham, something like that. Like not exactly, but like we were bad with
yeah,
it.
pretty
It was
bad,
real bad.
honestly. Yeah, no, seriously, it was. I was
There were
like, I,
title talks in December, I think.
yep,
Like we were in a title race, and then terrible.
yeah. Well, that's why you're never in a title race in December.
I know. And Maresca said that multiple times. I really liked him. I'm upset that whatever falling out they had, I'm very upset it happened because
Yeah,
he was top tier.
I've said this so many times before, and I said it to Ames, our other buddy. Because he's in the years past, I think the last 2 years, you guys have Chelsea have done well in the first half of the year, and you've
Yep.
plummeted in the second half.
Yeah.
And there's always this chatter in like November, October, November, December of being like, oh, like we're right on you, especially Arsenal, like we're right on your tail, like we're on you
The,
guys.
I tell
And
you,
then
the
I'm
people
like,
want Chelsea to win. The
yeah.
people want it.
Well, no,
They're
it's
chatting
like
about
there's
it.
some like chipping and like I'm like I personally do not look at I don't actually care about the table until we hit January. I
Yeah,
don't
and that's a
like
good way.
whatever is
Yep.
happening at the table. It doesn't matter. It just does. Like as long as you stay in like the top five, sure, it's all to play for. There is nothing like because all it takes is like we all know December is the hardest part of the
Yep.
season. So like you're playing every 3 days in December, it's brutal. And it's like all it takes is for a couple bad games in December and then bam, you're out. And then you're like, but like all it takes is a couple, like another team to have a couple bad games. And it just like, it can happen so quickly and your whole season can be capitulated between December and January. It's happened so many times. We used to lose the league all the time. We would be doing so well until January, and then we would. And this is Wenger days, like
Yeah.
Arsene Wenger days, where we would go in and then we'd have an injury. Giroud would get injured, and then we would just tank the rest of the season. We wouldn't be able to score any goals, or something would happen like that. And I always remember being like, who cares? Like, don't even look at it until January because that's when the season starts. It's almost like in a marathon. It's like the marathon doesn't even start until like mile 18. That's when it starts. That's when it's like you're actually like in a pain cave. It's like you need to get through it.
Yeah, I fully agree, and I think that's what Maresca did so well. He definitely calmed the media every time they talked to him about a title race. He was like, "No, like what are you talking about?" And he did get some backlash for that. People were saying that he didn't instill confidence in the players by saying we're not entitled. But it's like no, he's being realistic, right? We're in November. Like what are you talking about? There's so many games, so many injuries that can happen, and yeah, and that's exactly what happened. So he was right, and Man City they have a great manager. They're gonna go on and keep doing good things with him. He's top tier. He's very good.
Yeah, I think
Very
so
very good.
too. I think they've got a good manager on their side, and yeah, I sucks that he had to leave y'all, and whatever happened. I think my personal opinion is I think he got wind that Pep was gonna leave, and I think he was like he created something out of nothing, and was just like
Yeah,
I
it
just
was it
know
was
that this is like the best. This is truly the best. Like what are the odds that I like
can get
I just need to
City.
take this
Yeah,
job.
yeah, and I think there are some legal stuff going on between City and Chelsea right now. So I think that you're probably right about that. That he probably caused something just to be able to get out and go there. So Hopefully it gets worked out.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do at the end of the day? But last thing we were talking about Bournemouth there earlier, and I wanted to touch on. I saw that Bournemouth have been going crazy selling the past like couple of years, and kudos to them. They American owner, by the way, like I think it's like Bill Foley is his name.
They made the Champions League, right? Or Europa? They made
Yeah,
Europe,
they
I
made
think.
Europe.
Okay.
They did
I don't
it.
know which one.
They did not make champion. Did they
Was it
make
Champions
Champions
League?
League?
I don't know. I know they made
Yeah.
Europe for sure. I thought it was something. It might be Europa. Champions the top four doesn't
No,
sound
they
like
did
this
not
stuff.
because they needed Aston Villa to lose on the final day. If
Yep.
Aston Villa lost and Liverpool won, they would have gotten in. Since Aston Villa won the Europa League. That
Oh
because they
yeah.
would have been in
Okay.
sixth place. And sixth place was the bottom.
Hmm.
So that had to happen. And Man City actually lost on their final day, um,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy, but
Yeah, it is.
whatever. But yeah, so like the Bournemouth, they've sold. I don't know how much money they've made over the past 2 seasons, but ridiculous amount of money that they've been making, and they've done better. They sold Dean Hulson to Real Madrid. They sold just a ton of players, and they've got Krupi this year. He's now a stud. They've just got so many really really good. They have Alex Scott. So what I want to talk about, Alex Scott, British, good midfielder. Nothing crazy, insane player. Probably people put Anderson above him, but they're trying to sell him for $80 million.
Wow.
80 million.
It's the market. That's the market we're in.
It's like if you sprinkle in a little bit of English tax on that, that's what I see.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Is anyone looking at him? Do we have any rumors right now?
Oh, I'm
Trying to bid
sure.
him? Yeah.
I'm sure like Tottenham's probably looking at him. I'm sure Man United's looking at him. Supposedly Man United's supposed to have a big summer, is what David Ornstein said. So
They got to sign a new midfield. I think they already did confirm one, right? Didn't they get some guy overseas?
Emerson, yeah.
Was it Emerson? Okay.
Yeah, he's for Atalanta.
No, was it
Ederson.
It's
It's
Ederson.
Emerson or
Ederson.
Ederson,
Ederson. Ederson. Yeah.
yeah, he's a good
Yeah, I mean their
player.
midfield is so old. Bruno and Casemiro. They have to get some more people.
Yeah, and I think you need to start finding the successor for Bruno because I'll be honest, if I was him, I would sell Bruno.
I was talking to some Man U fans. I said the same thing that you guys just need to cash out now.
They should.
Um,
He's in the height of his
they
career,
should.
like
Yeah.
literally the
Yeah.
height.
And he might have, it kind of looks like it's going to go down like another Salah, where he's the best player in the Premier League the year before and then just completely tanks the next year. I could see the same thing happening in Bruno, right? This upcoming season, he could tank after being the best player in the Premier League last season.
Yeah. No,
It's just he's at that age. So if you can cash out on him, I don't think he'll have any hard feelings. Man United obviously are happy with him, and I'm sure they can come to agreement and make some money and move on.
I think it'll be for the best.
Absolutely.
He whenever they are not in form or not playing well, he looks awful. Like he does not. He's whining. He's moaning around the pitch. It's tough to watch. Like as a fan, I would be like, dude, there's no way I can watch this. Like this guy
That's
just like
their
mope
captain.
around, or he's always got his hands up. He's like,
I know.
why don't you play me the ball or what? To me, I'm like, it's just like so. Like I know he's got off field. Like I know he like off field. He must be like a fantastic captain, and I'm sure he like
Sure.
is great in the dressing room and things like that. But on the field, man, I'm like, dude, those are the type of guys. Whenever we were playing, it's like you have guys on that on your team. You just like you are actually the worst. Those
Yeah.
aren't like standards. Like you're not setting a high standard. You're just moaning.
But hey, it worked for them this year. So I mean, whatever he did to them, yeah, they've what did they finish third?
Yeah, Michael Carrick did well with
Like
him. I thought he would
yeah,
get the job.
so oh, I he absolutely as he should, as he should.
Yeah.
If they
I
didn't
thought
give it
pretty
to
early
him,
on, though. I thought pretty early on, I was
yeah,
like, I think he'll get it at the end of the season. I think he'll do well. He done well at Middlesbrough before. I think he had like one off season, but I was like, he knows the club really well. He's
yeah,
pretty chill. I think he'll do well. I think he'll continue to well. But honestly, Man United is Man United. Like, they could just start playing bad out of
they're
nowhere.
probably gonna look for just casually look for a long term solution. Like he's definitely, I don't think he's a 20-year manager. I
Yeah.
think that's kind of what they want. Um, So I think they'll start looking, but obviously, if the ship is sailing, you don't change anything, you know. So they're doing
Yeah.
fine. They're afloat. The third place Champions League, like just don't change it yet. Yeah,
Yeah, what I told one of my buddies was like, if you're you, it will all depend on the project you guys they build around him. Because if they can build an actual project around him and say, listen, this is like where we need to be, and this is where we're starting, and this is where we need to go, then I will actually have some faith. And being vocal about it, like truly being vocal about it, it's a results business. You still have to win. You still have to do well. I'm not saying you don't do well, but they gave Amarim a lot of time. Like he was playing awful for a while.
yeah. I think they made a mistake with him for sure. They absolutely made a mistake keeping him for that long.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he's like, I think at the end of the day, like it just wasn't even. I think if you, because I saw a lot of stuff on Twitter that was just basically being like, listen, he's a great manager, but like his style of play is just not working. Like he needs to change something. He's not changing something. Like he's
Yeah,
being really stubborn. With I can't remember it now. Like it was like a specific formation that he was doing. And he was just like, this is never gonna work. This is not gonna work. It's not working against any team he's playing against. And he's not changing it. So like, what is he gonna do? Does he expect this to like work at some point? And he kept on doing it. And
yeah.
I'm sure he tried to make slight tweaks, but like it was like, no, 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 you can't like. It's not just slight tweaks. Like you need to like do something completely different. So
I hate when managers just come in with like their style and don't adapt to what's going on.
yeah,
Right, that's something I really liked about Maresca too. Just to keep harping on him, but he would change the formation and the style every single game depending on who we're playing. Right, and it completely works. You have to look at who you're playing. You can't just brute force soccer anymore. There's too many tactics now. Everyone's too smart. Right now, it's kind of like it's almost like a game of chess now. It's everyone's good enough, right? All that they're all athletic. They all know how to shoot the ball. It's now just where do you put your pieces and where do you overload a side and how do you get an advantage to score a goal, right?
yeah.
So it's more of a chess game now, and that's what a lot of managers just don't get it. I think they're going to fail everywhere they go nowadays.
I
They
totally
don't,
agree. You can't
yeah.
just play your 4-3-3 anymore. It's
No,
not how it
it's
works.
not like that. No.
It's the old managers back in the day, and like they were good for their time, but it doesn't work like that anymore at all. It's not even close. Like truly, if you're not playing Bournemouth completely different to how you're playing Brighton, sorry, it's not going to go
100%.
well for you. Like it's just not going to.
And the margins are just so fine nowadays in the games. Like any little mistake, it can just lead to some catastrophic, you know, goal against you. And like it's insane. It's insane watching games nowadays where it's just like it's like a chess game. That's the best way to compare it. It's so good.
You're right. What kind of chess do you think Poch is going to be playing on Friday? Is he going to be playing checkers?
Hey, he might be playing checkers.
He could
Like
be.
he's got some checkers in him.
He could be
Oh, I
playing.
hope I hope we can do it. I hope we can do it.
What's your score prediction? What do you think?
Go 1-1.
1-1. You think it'll be as high?
Yeah.
Fair play.
That's
I
what
think it'll be 2-0.
0.
I think we'll come out flying. I think we'll come out.
Okay.
It's on home soil. First game.
Yeah, where is the first game? You know?
Probably LA.
Is it
Probably. Not really
Makes
sure.
sense.
9 p.m. game. I'll be with my neighbors, drinking some beers, hanging out. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. is like my bedtime, dude. I'm like a senior
I
citizen.
know, I know. Yeah, yeah.
I'm
It's
like,
way
I don't know what
late,
I'm gonna be
late night.
doing. Like
It's a
seriously, I'm
Friday.
like,
It's all right.
I'm gonna be fall. I'm literally gonna be not there. I'm gonna be nodding off at halftime. Like no joke.
It'll be fine. Just delay the run on Saturday a bit.
Delay the morning. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. And you do like 11 a.m. But now it's so hot now. It's so hot in the
I
summer right
know.
now. It's
It's
like
brutal.
it's 85 degrees at 7:30 a.m.
Yeah,
So
and the humid, dude. The humidity is the worst part about it.
I had running practice this morning and I was like I haven't sweat this much in a very long probably a year, probably since like
Yeah.
last August or September. I was like I just forgot how, and I didn't have a towel in my car, dude. It was a nightmare. I'm like I'm about to slip out of this car.
You gotta have a towel in the car.
Dude, rookie mistake, honestly. I don't know
Yeah.
what I was thinking, but yeah. Well, anywho, Steve, thanks so much for coming on the pod, on the Footy Pod. Thanks for making your grand appearance. I'm sure you'll be on again here soon. We'll probably have to have you on just to see what your thoughts are. We're gonna have to have someone on scene or be able to come back and talk to us about what it was like whenever Iraq played Norway.
I'll have two cities in me, so I'll be able to describe everything about it. I'm hoping to have a great time. I think it'll be fun.
Dude, it's gonna be
First World
sick.
Cup in the U.S. for me at least. Has the U.S. ever hosted a World Cup?
Yeah, we did back
Did we?
in
We did, right?
90s, back
Okay.
in the good old days.
The good old days. Yeah. So first World Cup for me. I'm excited.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.